Rugby. The U.S. taking on South Africa. A couple of stars for the U.S. originally from South Africa. Matt Hawkins, Marco Barnard. An emotional day for them in the matchup. Springboks ranked 5th in the world. The U.S. right now in the World Series, number 9.
Great take by Marco Barnard on the full.
There is Hawkins, the captain, 27-year-old man who played at Cal, the best collegiate program in the nation. Can't handle it, and it's into touch. Right back to South Africa. That's a mistake.
You see the South Africans, they could have, if they wanted to. Stephen Hunt could have put the ball back into play immediately, but they're going to take their time and establish the lineup. Terry, on American soil today, the United States have never beaten South Africa in 7's. They've had 16 previous events. They played it down in Dubai. South Africa won just a couple of months ago, 24-10.
High into the air on the line-out, and Tundra takes it to draw in for the try, and very quickly South Africa strikes 5 on the board.
Well, the last thing the United States wanted was an unforced error to start the game. Perhaps some nervous jitters, but the pass went into touch that set up a line-out for the South Africans, and they sniff it inside 10 meters that they're going to score.
Kyle Brown, the man who takes it in, the 24-year-old forward from Cape Town, South Africa.
Great illustration on that lineout too, Terry. Anybody can initiate the attack. We've seen so far on lineouts, the idea is to win a possession and send it to the backs. But that time, Mtembu saw there was a little hole, stepped through it, and made the try.
Watch the turnover. That's been the key in the early going, right through the hands of Justin Boyd.
Well, to Justin Boyd's defense, he's running forward. It's very difficult to go back and catch it.
So after the conversion, 7-0, South Africa the early lead.
Cecil Africa puts it back into play. What a story he is.
Africa fractured his jaw about a month ago. They didn't expect him back. Look at the stiff arm along the touchline. With the ball loose, South Africa coming up with it.
Well, both of them couldn't handle it.
Dr. Dutria gives it off. They come back this way.
You see South Africa very much wants to play an up-tempo game. There's a movement loose. That's Africa. And the ball is thrown forward as he was tripped up. Desperation tackle by the United States. Didn't make Africa go to the depth, but they did make him mishandle. And it will be...
Yeah, this guy's just tough.
This guy is just tough. And fast. And skilled. And the United States with the strike.
Watch the stiff arm. You can relate to that if you watch the NFL on a weekly basis. Got a little hold there as well. Approach for the United States coming into this game.
Well, they definitely want to get out of their own end and try to play defensively good at the other end of the field. With this clearing kick, they give themselves a little bit of territory, but they give the South Africans the possession. United States figured they were physical enough to stop South Africa. That time they were. Are they quick enough to stop South Africa? That's the question. Reverse field. Is Africa again? Here to the chip kick. He's extraordinary at this. Into touchdown. They're going to try.
Chases it down, in for 5. How about that? With the kick, the move, Cecil Africa showing you why he's the World Series leading try scorer. Watch this.
It also shows you how difficult it is to defend against a team that can kick it forward and gather. In American football, you kick the ball away, the other team gets it. Not in this game. It's kind of like soccer in that regard. Historically and tactically, I can get it. And Cecil with a brilliant chip kick to himself, races past 2 American defenders, dives on it, touch it down, try South Africa.
Tyanosa trying to run him down, just can't quite get there in time. And it will be Cecil Africa now on for the conversion.
Think about the options that players have in this game to attack. Run it forward, pass it back to somebody else who can run it forward. Take it into tackle on the possession, or do what Cecil just is, kick it to yourself. And that one is wide.
So it's 12-0. South Africa with the early lead. Emphatically, 127 points. Through 3 stages. Remember, he was out. He had a broken jaw. No one thought he'd be back. It was a shock when they announced he was going to be part of the lineup this week.
Sheer determination coupled with great skill, and he will restart this. Beautiful end-over-end kick taken by the U.S. just at 22.
Zach Test, who's a former wide receiver for Oregon, the man who they like to take those kickoffs. And that's South Africa with possession.
Test was held in the tackle, and such being the case, you have to release the ball. He didn't do that. Major penalty, South Africa. The United States and Al Caravelli are very upset with themselves at halftime with the mistakes that have been made so far.
Quick strike. Kyle Brown can get there again. Touches it down. That's his second of the day.
Very difficult start for the Americans.
Don't blink. Don't turn your head. Because South Africa scores just like that.
Now, this is a team that's had success at World 7's and has expectations of winning the World Series, not to mention 5 years from now, having a chance to win gold in Rio. A very proud tradition in South Africa.
Full-time players too, Dave, as Africa gets ready for the conversion.
Well, I'll give you an example about the South African rugby culture. Many of the players are from Stellenbosch University. Stellenbosch is located near Cape Town. The agriculture school has a rugby program. The dormitories have a rugby program. There's about 50 rugby teams at Stellenbosch University.
National institution rugby in South Africa. Great resources. They live and train. So just outside of Cape Town. Caravelli right now trying to get to the break here and figure this one out.
How about the English and math departments at rugby?
That's a good bet. That's Bachhoven, 28-year-old, Ames, Iowa.
Advantage to the United States. Are playing a little bit of house money here to borrow the nomenclature of the locals. That means the referee could call a penalty. Instead, he's letting the United States go. The advantage is over. However, they made enough territory, and they turn it over in the tackle.
Well, that's been the story of the first half for the U.S. so far.
South Africa, look how difficult it is to find him, much less tackle him. And that time, he was tackled. The United States laid on him. Penalty. They've been chippy one time and got it. The United States, all they need is touch it down. But no, they don't!
Jourdan tried to get there.
Oh, that's a shocker and a heartbreaker both for the United States. All they would have had to do is race to beat Brown into the try zone. And instead, they give up the try. And that's how this half is going to come to an end.
It's a great move on the kick again.
Whoa.
And Jourdan, this time, the 19-year-old just slices through. Think why kick it when you could just remain in possession, run with it? Well, because of this, everyone turns their head. You got more speed, you beat them to the ball.
That's right. Your defenders have to reverse track. And Jourdan, great pace, nice chip kick, 2 kicks into the try zone for South Africa, and they take this lead 22-0 at halftime.
Rocco Dupria with the conversion at the end of that one. First half, not a good one for Al Caravelli and the U.S.